Okie dokie.
Dear Mario, please come to the castle. I have baked a cake for you. Yours truly, Princess Toadstool. Peach.
Here we go. So we're good to go. I don't know if anyone's there, but if you are there, just comment away and I'll respond to you. And have a chat if you want. So basically I was streaming yesterday, and I was streaming Mario 64 as we're doing today, but had a couple of camera issues, and those are now sorted. So yeah, we should be good to go. And today will definitely be a much smoother experience. Hi Mike, Michael, Migdanek, how are you doing? And thank you for commenting, so at least I know someone's there and I'm not talking to myself. So yesterday we made it to about 18 stars. I'll get back there very quickly. And basically what I'm going to be doing with Mario 64, my plan is I'm going to stream the entire game on the rynaqui channel, the Metin 2 one. And eventually I'd like to do a couple of other streams, but I'll probably do those on the new channel, because I'd like to preserve this channel primarily as a Metin 2 channel. You know, despite how much criticism this game gets for its camera, you have to consider for the time it did quite a good job. There's also the fact that there's a very extensive modding community for the game now, and that they've done all sorts of crazy things with the game. They've done multiplayer, they've done ray tracing, all kinds of mods, and the one mod I'd really like to try, which I plan to do once I finish the original game, is gonna be the 13313, I think it's called. I've already got it set up and ready to do, but I haven't yet played through it, because I want to do a blind playthrough, and I'll do that for the new channel. Mikhail seems to have gone, so we're on their own, from what I gather. Let's start.
Here we go!
And yeah, basically I'm going to be doing a couple of streams, so instead of playing games just on my own, at least I'll be making better use of my time. I don't really get that much time to play video games anymore, so I thought that this would be a better use of my time. I don't know what I did there. Still on their own, but we'll get this done regardless. And if anyone joins us, then we can have a chat. This game is just timeless. For all the people that say it doesn't hold up, I don't really agree. This game really does hold up. I mean, you can still play it fairly smoothly. At the moment, I'm playing it on emulator. And I've got a wireless controller. Thank you, Mikhail. I get that a lot about the trance music. For some reason, it's quite a focus on the... I mean, I obviously made it quite a focus on my channel because that was about 95% of all the music that were on the videos. At the time, I used to get copyright strike after copyright strike. And honestly, I don't know how the channel was ever taken down. Honestly, I have no idea. But yeah, the trance music. It's an interesting thing. So basically, I started listening to trance casually when I was about, let's say 14 years old. You'd hear something on the radio, you know. Technically, my older brother also used to listen to some trance. He used to listen to Tiesto. I remember he was quite a fan at the time. Tiesto before he went the house route, you know. What do you call that album of his? I can't remember, but the songs like Just Be, and you know, at the time when he was doing the whole In Search of Sunrise thing. And when I got into method, it was I was about 16. And obviously, as a 16-year-old, you have so much time on your hands that I thought, okay, I won't just do the method. I used to watch a couple of method videos as well online. And basically I said, I take some interest in doing this. It was around the time where I got into a guild with, I don't know if you remember, Chrono 86, Arcanel, a few others. I don't remember exactly the names of all the other people, but there were all sorts of people. Lord of Weed, these kinds of people. And I thought, okay, I'll do something interesting. And I could record wars, times we went to the Demon Tower and all sorts of other places. And obviously you need music. Because me being 16, being so young, I was a very shy guy, and I was not outgoing at all, so I wouldn't ever think of even talking on a microphone. In the sense, I wouldn't do any sort of commentary. That's for sure something I would not do. So I just put music. And it just went from there. I was very into A State of Trance at the time. I remember I caught up with A State of Trance. It was in the 300s. So like 350, 360, that kind of era of Armin van Buuren. Going back, the early stuff up to A State of Trance. It's hard to say exactly, but 400-ish, 450 was around the best time. And there used to be this guy. I don't know if he still posts or not. Sick Anton. And he used to post portions of a trance episode, which would be like 10 to 15 minutes long. Exactly, that's the guy. You know, I think everyone knows him. And what I would do, he used to really pick really nice sections out of the episode. Yeah, I always used to look forward to his uploads. I think he used to upload pretty much every week with every episode that came out. And he'd always pick a nice section from the episode. I can't do this one. And I used to basically clip the music from his video and add it to mine. Besides any other tracks I then find when you're getting, you know, the recommendations and such. But yeah, at the time I'd be like downloading a mix, and then like, this is nice, and before you know it, you build a whole library. A couple of years later, long after I'd finished playing metal, I got into a couple of other types of music. I quite like progressive house, and some chill out, retro wave is really nice. Besides retro wave, post-rock, you know, these kinds of, they all kind of interchange with each other, these kinds of music. So, you know, one thing leads to another, and you find something which fits, something that's, you know, speaks to you. And one time I bought a post-rock set, and it included an LP, a long play, or as it's also known, a vinyl. And so what I decided to do, okay, I've got the CD, I've got the vinyl, now I need a vinyl player. I buy a vinyl player, from then I start collecting vinyls. A very, very, very expensive hobby. I think it again. No, and vinyls are, I think I've got over, I want to say 70, 80 vinyls in my collection. And the thing with vinyl is because you've got something quite substantial. So, you know, they open up, they usually have some artwork or some extras with them. Sometimes you get the shirts and whatnot. And yeah, it became sort of a little hobby of mine. But I try to stay away because it's such an expensive hobby. As are cars, which I'm also into cars. But yeah, that's the thing with the trance. And the thing with the trance, when you're young, you're very energetic, you're very easily hyped up, even when you're playing metal music. Hyped up because of the social aspect of the game. I still own the S2, yeah. I resprayed it a couple of years ago. It's basically done. I always have a couple of little maintenance items I need to get done, such as at the moment I need to change the alternator because it's not quite right. But yeah, I've still got the car. I just haven't driven for a while, it's just super busy with work. What I've got here is a cup of tea, because I'm a tea drinker. And the Audi I have now had for 12 years. Hi, bye Ari. And thank you. And thank you for watching. From Poland, part of my business, we sell products in Malta. So I'm a detailer by trade, but we also distribute products in Malta. And we've got one brand in particular where we import their detailing products from Poland. And the brand is called Autograph, if you've ever heard of it or are into detailing. And yeah, I remember from Metin, it's okay, I can understand you, you can type away and I'll understand you, sure. In Metin, I recall my first times starting the game, and some of the most popular countries which used to play the game were Polish people, Romanian, after a while even Turkish people, And it's a nice kind of thing that the US server had. It was a community with people from all sorts of countries. But yeah, they were good times, and those times it's like national sport in Turkey.
Here we go!
Ah, yes, I get you. Yeah, it's a very popular in some countries, like yeah, I can imagine. And you know, the thing is that it's a free-to-play game. It's gonna be super popular with kids for sure. I mean, other countries which were the same. If you look back, Brazil was mega popular. I don't know if it still is because I don't really follow, but yeah, obviously the free-to-play aspect is also very attractive. Yes, exactly, free. It depends how far you're willing to go with your wallet. But yeah, it's very predatory, unfortunately. And some kids, I mean any kid, they won't really know better. It's unfortunate.
Mamma mia!
I can say for myself, when I used to play the game, I spent a lot of money on that game. It was very obvious even at the end, because at the end, even the stuff like the peach flower wines and these other items from the shop, I said, what the hell, you know? Oh, I messed up again. Should we throw the penguin off? It would be nice, to be honest. I'd also like to, it's been on my mind because I also wanted to buy some equipment where I could mount it outside the car as well. Yeah. Because it would be more interesting than just seeing a POV from the inside. Oh god. I'm missing that so bad. Yeah, I'd love to. I was at some point where I wanted to buy some equipment where you could have it mounted outside the car, behind the wheel as you're driving, for example. But honestly, it's more of a time issue. Because I'm just super busy with work. That's really the only reason. Otherwise, if I had more time, I definitely consider it. I haven't driven my car in, let's see, around about 3-4 months, which is very sad. I paid the license and everything for this year, so it's... Oh god, I missed it again. And yeah,
Mamma mia!
when you get to a certain age and your priorities just kind of flip completely. Like for me at the moment I get like these 2 or maybe 3 hours before I go to bed. I get a little bit of free time. And at least streaming is something I can do fairly quickly. You know, the setup is very easy, so it's not much of an issue. what I actually really want to get. I've got a capture card because basically I'm streaming. What you're seeing, it's not a webcam, it's a video camera. Well, I didn't have a webcam, so I have my video camera, which I use for general movies I do for my cars that I detail. And I set it up as a webcam with the capture card. So what I'd like to do is get another capture card and connect it to my Switch. So I can also stream games from my Switch. A couple of other games I'd like to start streaming are Stray. I've already played through Stray once, but I'd like to go over it again. Occasionally I'll just play a game, then leave a year or two to pass, and then I'll play over it again, and, you know, so it's not so fresh in my mind. Control, if you've ever heard of it, fantastic game. Minecraft I'd like to get into again, and again it's one of those games, at least it's not one of those where you just need to constantly pay money into it to get all the updates. You just have the base game and there's all sorts of new content that I'm not really familiar with. I'd like to get into that again, because it's one of the things that after I finished playing Metal, we had a server. Me and a couple of other Maltese guys, and we used to log on to that server and just hang out and, you know, build stuff and just mess around. So that's those games I'd really like to find some time for again. So we're talking Stray, Control, Minecraft. I obviously want to do this Mario hack B13313 because apparently it's huge. If you don't know what it is, look it up. If you want to wait until I start streaming it, that's gonna happen on my new channel, which is gonna be Rynaqui Gaming. I'm only doing a couple of test streams here just to get the hang of it and see if there's anything else I need to fix up. There's a red coin back here. Be a red coin here. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, I'll happily answer them. There's one. No, there's and as a kid, I had so much trouble with this stage. Trying to remember where the last one is. I'm not gonna reach it from up here, so I need to go way back up top. Just around here. There it is. Hopefully I didn't press the jump up.
Here we go!
There's obviously many other games I like to play. I'm a gamer at heart, you know, despite the fact, I don't really play many video games anymore, in all honesty, but it's one of those hobbies kind of never let go. So my main console growing up was a Nintendo 64. Amongst others, it wasn't my first. My first, I'd have to consider, would be between three. I don't know exactly which would have been first. So we had a Mega Drive growing up, Game Gear, the original Game Boy, the Game Boy Pocket. After the N64, we had a PlayStation 2, and that was the period in my life where I had some of my fondest gaming memories. So I was a bit older, I could kind of make more sense of video games in general. I mean, besides that, then it was the Game Boy Advance. We had an Advance SP. And that's the console. Arguably, I easily 1,000+ hours out of that console. Primarily, there were a couple of games actually, but primarily, as everyone knows, the Pokemon craze. That was something. And fun fact, I've still got all my Gen 3 Pokemon. Pretty much all of them. Might have lost a few on the way. Oh god.
Here we go!
So I had Sapphire, I had Emerald at the time, and a couple of other games I had which were surprisingly really interesting. The Sims games. We had Herbs, fantastic game. Bustin' Out. I had A Link to the Past on GBA as well. So what I'm gonna try to do here is collect 100 coins. Yep, I can do that. Sorry. Just a moment. That should have fixed it. Can you let me know if it's better? I think we should be okay now. I can turn it down a bit more if you need. Still the same. Okay, just a moment. Okay. How is it now? Is that okay? Perfect. I'm still getting used to OBS Studio because there's a couple of different sliders. Gone again. Just a moment. Is it okay now? Is it back? Okay, very good. Also, if you have any suggestions for games I could play that possibly I haven't played before, I'm open to other ideas as well. I've got a decent enough game collection as well, so I've got a couple of games in the library I can pick out as well. But those are just a couple that I had on my mind. Like, I've got pretty much all the GTAs from 3, Vice City, San Andreas, GTA 4, GTA 5. I've got all of them. I've never played the Witcher series. I know about it, but I'm not super familiar. I'm gonna slow down. There you go. Like, what switch are on? Is it just PlayStation or? So I have access to a decent gaming computer, which would probably run it. I've got a Nintendo Switch, and I've got an Xbox One X. I have a feeling this might be a bit of a problem. We'll see. That's alright. Alright. Also, how's the connection? Like, is the audio should be matching up with the video. The first two parts are... Sorry, I can't see. Are PC. Okay. If they're on Steam, I can get them very easily. Like, what's the length of the games? Is it like a 15-20 hour story? What is it? Because I've got games like, for example, Control, which are... I guess it depends, because with Control you've got the DLC, for example, which I've got. And I'd say it's something like a 30 to 50 hour game. messed up. That's not so bad. That's not so bad at all. Yeah, that's the thing with some games. I forgot what other game I had which was similar, where I just gave up. Yep, Tears of the Kingdom. So I played the first Breath of the Wild, and when I played that game, basically when I'd come home from work, I'd spend whatever time I had on that game. When Tears of the Kingdom came out last year, I don't want to count how many hours I spent, but I don't know if you're familiar, but basically there's the regular. So you've got the sky section, then you've got the ground itself, and you've got the underground. At some point, once I completed the story, I could have easily spent another 100 hours with the game, but I just let the game go, and I haven't turned it on in over, I'd say over a year, because I don't think it took me more than a month or two to complete. Because then you just, they're so massive, and you never know when you're gonna be done with the game. Alright, let's see. That was a mess. We'll try that again. In terms of... I messed up again. Games I spent the most time in, definitely Metin. I don't think anything else comes close. The thing with this owl is, when you let go, it kind of moves you backwards, and it's a bit misleading. It's the only time I'll ever have that amount of hours left to spend on a video game will be when I'm retired. And maybe even then I won't have enough time. When I'll definitely have enough time for sure, when I'm in an old people's home. Then I'll have all the time in the world. Yo, power! Oh. How's it going? No. I've been here a while, but I plan on going for at least another half an hour. No, I don't really. I mean, when I played Metin 2, I spent so many hours. The thing is, I was at a point in my life... I'm good, bro. Hope you're doing well as well. I was at a point in my life where I honestly didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. So I was in networking, I was in school. But honestly, I was so not interested in school. And it felt like I had a let's say, a lack of self-esteem. I wasn't a very confident kid. The one thing which I was really good at when I was young was football. I was a very good footballer at the time, which then I didn't even continue. I think I'm missing. And yeah, it's one of those things where, at least with Metin, there was a sense of accomplishment, a sense of, you know, community, making friends, becoming a bit social. And then when I felt I was kind of ready to make a new move in my life, which was around the time I turned 19, 20, I think it was. Let's see. I quit Metin, I think it was late 2011, so I would have been 19. But yeah, I don't regret it. I mean, I think there's always phases in your life where you're gonna develop as a human being. Yeah. No, it's a great game. It's a great game, especially if you have the time. If you don't have the time, you feel like you can't get enough done, eh? And there's always that kind of pressure to keep up with other players, and you can never keep up. I mean, there's always going to be someone that has more time for the game than you. So pretty much I stay a bit away from online games. Not that I have anything against Metin, not at all, because I love the game. You know, it was that period between 2008 2011. Metin was amazing, honestly. It was a great game. You know, the balancing was quite nice. It was a pretty good game. A couple of other games I'd like to play. I've actually got Beam and G on this PC, but I don't have a steering wheel. And the steering wheel is always something I've wanted to invest in. You know, just to have the ability to control a car properly, because this just doesn't work. You know. I messed up. You know, the thing is with Mario 64, it's a game where kind of the way the whole thing works, it's a very speedrunnable game, if you know what you're doing. Like, I can't speedrun it, but there is a sense of fluidity to how Mario flows, and it's a very, very, very high-paced game. Probably one of the reasons why it's still one of the most popular speedrun games. We're almost there. Oh, I messed up. Ocarina of Time is definitely another game I'd like to play eventually. I've already played it when I was young, but it's also one of those games where they started producing randomizers for it. I really got into that. The whole randomized function was good fun. That should do it. Sparking Zero, yeah, I've heard of it. The last Dragon Ball games I had DBZ Kakarot. I had Fighters. Sparking Zero. It depends when is that coming out, because there's a lot of games which are coming out very, very soon. And I'd like to try a couple of the new games that are coming out. It's just I haven't really had time to kind of keep up with everything at the moment. And I've tried to avoid spoilers, specifically October 11th. That's still a while away. I'd like to. It's like one of the Budokai games, isn't it? As far as I'm aware. And it will be my first, because I've never played any of the Budokai games. I saw there's a lot of insane stuff they're doing with it. Me, I'm a massive Dragon Ball Z fan, massive fan. I've watched everything from the original Dragon Ball. Unfortunately, I'm gonna be very, very honest. Dragon Ball I've only watched in English, but I've watched all of Z in Japanese. Yeah, I'd love to try it, for sure, for sure. Super, obviously, Super, actually. I watched beginning to end when it was first airing in Japanese. So I'd be waiting, I think it was every Sunday. Not sure if it was the evening or the morning or something. Because I know it would used to stream on Japanese TV. I think it's something like 9 in the morning, which would be about 9 hours ahead of most of Europe. And so we'd be waiting basically till very late evening. I think on a Sunday. Yeah, I mean, some episodes were just like the moments between, you know, the initial saga with Beerus, Frieza, getting all that out of the way, and then after the Universe 6 tournament, and then everything just drags on and all the filler. Yeah, a lot of them were just massive waste of time. Yeah. No, but I'd say Super was definitely a success. I'd definitely say so. I know a lot of fans don't like it, but I'd rather have something than nothing. Actually, come to mention October, I think the new Dragon Ball's coming out. I forgot what it's called, but where they're all turned into kids, basically. Daika or something of the sort. But that I'm definitely looking forward to. Daima, that's the one, sorry. Yeah, I don't know, but I guess you could say it's a side story. The nice thing about it is that Toriyama was involved before he died. This I don't remember. Yeah, that's wrong. Let's try this. That's one. No, I'm definitely looking forward to it though. I think it's coming out in October or something. It's better than having no Dragon Ball, I suppose. Yeah. You know, it's interesting, the whole Dragon Ball thing, because I don't know about you guys, but probably the majority of us grew up watching Dragon Ball on Toonami and everything. I was lucky enough to be there. You know, obviously we watched it in the Ocean dub and the Ocean dub and then the Funimation one, which, hey, not the best, but it got the job done, I think. And for us as kids, you know. And the thing with watching, at the time, you'd always have to wait. Oh god, I did. Yep. No, Dragon Ball was the best. The best. I would always be excited to come home from school to watch Dragon Ball. Always. And I'd hate it whenever I had any kind of extracurricular activities. I hated it because it would ruin me watching Dragon Ball. No, Dragon Ball is... There is this thing with Dragon Ball where the majority of it, I'd consider it a very positive kind of series. You know, when you have someone like Goku, for example, where nothing kind of bothers him, nothing phases him. He's super confident and he knows he can always find a way. And then you have someone like Vegeta, which has such a determination and drive that you can't help but admire it. And watching it back as an adult, it puts things into more of a different light to when you're a kid. Oh, I'm gonna die. Yeah, Dragon Ball is way cool. Oh god, I missed that. There you go. I'll keep that in mind. And thank you for stopping by. Thanks for commenting. It was nice chatting to you. But that I'll definitely keep in mind. If it's available for Switch or PC, or even Xbox One X, I can definitely get it. And I'll definitely stream it. Take care, brother. Peace, bro. Okay, that's wrong. Who else hates this? It's bloody annoying, I tell you. Red coins, so I think now would be the time to do the 100 coins. And on this level, it's particularly annoying. Not gonna be fun. And I think there's only something like 106 or something coins on this level. I think there's a shell here. Maybe. Maybe not. Go. So I'll get the coins in the cave first off, and all the ones in the water here. I don't think there's any running around here. Yep. Other games I really like playing the Sims series up to Sims 3. One of the major PC games of my childhood was definitely Sims 1. That and Sims 2, definitely. If there's anyone still there and they want to have a chat, feel free to comment away. Sure, there's a couple of coins around here. Yep. I think that's as many as we can collect before going for the rest of the coins, so we need to go this way. This I don't like. Oh. Wonder if I got this one. Nope. I'm missing one. No, I'm not. That's 100 coins. There we go. Not sure what's left on that one. There's the one in the current. Oh yeah, that one. This one's an easy one. Famous last words. But yeah, it should be easy. It's mostly just getting the cannon lined up, and the rest is no problem. And you don't want to go too low, otherwise you won't be able to grab it. So I think you want to go... Yeah. That might do it? Nope. I'll definitely say some of these levels didn't age particularly well. Well, this one's not too bad. But water levels are always, you know, they're water levels. I think the only game in this sort of era which did water physics pretty okay, controversial opinion, Donkey Kong 64, swimming was fine, and Banjo-Kazooie. You know, getting around in water in those games was fairly simple. I'm thinking now might be a time to get the 100 coins in this one as well. Or did we already get them? I think we already got them, no? Nope, we didn't. I thought we did, but we didn't. So we'll get that done. $100 coins here is fairly easy. There's no issues at all. That didn't last long. There we go. And there are these ones. This is one thing I didn't know as a kid. And the first time seeing someone do that, mind blown. There's a couple of hacks in this game which are way creepy. It's probably one of those games where they probably took these creepy hacks way too far. There's a couple of you here, but no one's talking. If you wanna comment, please comment. I'll happily respond. Any questions? Wanna have a conversation? Yeah, that was a mistake. One more. There we go. I think I'm done with the stage as well. I think I am. Nope, one more. What was the last one? Behind the chain drum? Yep. The funny thing is, getting to 30 stars when I was young would have taken me weeks, if not months. That was the joy of being young, eh? There we go. So we're done with this place as well. May as well get this done so we can have access to a couple more levels. Even that best fake out when I was young. Let's get this done. Ho ho ho! Let's try do this properly. Oof, wrong way. Oof. I messed up. That was a mess. So I tell you what, I'll finish this level for tonight, and from tomorrow we'll aim on getting at least up to 50 stars, if not 60. Oof. Yeah, this level. Not the easiest. Should be good. There you go. Just need to not mess up now. we go. That's it, guys. So we're gonna end the stream here, and we'll get. I'd like to continue this tomorrow, honestly, but hopefully I've got the time. So we are done with everything on this floor except for Jolly Roger Bay. We'll figure out the rest next time, hoping it could be tomorrow, but we'll see. So I'm ending the stream there. Take care, guys. Have a good night.